Right, so I luckily went to a charity shop just at the right time today, and I managed to bag myself a bargain of all bargains. So outside the charity shop was this big bag of DVDs. And I went outside and said, like, how much are the DVDs in the bag? She went, £2. I went, what, £2 each? She went, no, £2 for all of them. So you ain't going to believe this. I have got this huge charity shop, this bag. Look at this. It's a bag for life. And this is absolutely brimming with DVDs. Look at that. So, the kids don't know what's in there. So we're going to have a little look and see what's inside this bag. Just like mystery box sort of style thing, right? So we're going to put them out one at a time. See what it is and talk about them, okay? So we're going to start off. First one. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. This is actually a good film starring Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. They're actually married at the point when they made this. Basically, it's a husband and wife that turned out to be both spies but didn't realise it. So that's a good one. Have you seen that before?
No.
No?
Not me.
No? Right, next one. What's next? What's that? Hercules in New York. This is one of Arnold Schwarzenegger's first ever movies. This may have actually been his first ever movie.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Look at that. Hercules in New York. I've seen it. He's not good. But it's crazy nutty. He fights the gorilla in it at one point. What's this one? Here we go. We have now got Star Wars. Oh no. Simpsons. Bart Wars. Simpsons strikes below. Classic episodes of The Simpsons. So there's some cool classic Simpsons episodes there. It's quite cool.
I love Simpsons.
Yep. Right. What's next in this bag of tricks? Sorry about that. We're back. So yeah, Death Race. Look, and that is a rental copy, and you don't often see that anymore. Yeah. So basically, it's a video. So when Blockbusters would do rentals and stuff, but this is a film.
So you have to pay loads.
It stars Jason Statham, and it's basically about a load of prisoners that enter a race, like a car race, and there's like craziness ensues. But it's actually
Ain't it
really
pretty
good.
much Fast and Furious?
No, it's prisoners in a race to the death. All the cars have weapons, so it's actually a really good film. There you go.
So it's basically Ready Player
It's a
One.
remake of actually an older film, but I actually think that one is better. The original had David Carradine in it,
So
I believe.
it's part Ready Player One.
No, you have to watch it to see it. You'll understand them.
Batman.
Right, what we've got next?
What's that?
What's that?
Will Grace.
Will and Grace. Now, this is a TV show from the 90s, I believe.
£1.
Yeah, and it was
Episodes 9
It's
to
about
12.
a friend. It's about two friends, Will and Grace, and Will was gay. So it's kind of like that. Some of the jokes probably don't hit very well now, but you never know.
Can I see it?
There you go. Next we have South Park. South Park.
The
complete
complete 13th season.
13th season. There we go.
Oh, I like that case.
Hang on, wait. Obviously the slip
I like
covers.
South Park.
Oh,
Terrence and Philip are in it by the looks of it.
Is that signed?
this one. Oh my god.
Is that signed?
No.
No,
Fake
it's just
signature.
whatever that is. There we go. Some
It's
South
actually
Park.
a really cool case.
Can we watch it?
South Park is always good. Let's be honest.
It's missing the outside cover, Dad.
Right, here we go. We have now got Bridget Jones's Diary,
Lenny.
which is what you wanted to watch. Bridget Jones's Diary.
Oh!
There you go. Happy
He's
now.
from Mamma Mia and he's from Paddington.
Yes, that's true.
Can I see? Then let me see. No, not that.
I'm just
What's
looking
the
at
other
discs.
one? Well,
We're going for the next one now. We have got the sequel to Bridget Jones's Diary. That's Bridget Jones 2, basically. Edge of Reason. Look at that. How cool is that, everyone?
No, can I see this South Park?
Fantastic. There you go. You got to watch both of them now. Look. Do you want to look as well? We're going in again. We have got Now You See Me. I used to film about the magicians that steal stuff.
Can I borrow this one?
This is a really good film. You'd like this one, Amelia, about magicians that
Wait,
steal stuff.
Did
a
they
lot of
do
famous
this thing
people.
about this card thing?
That's in the sequel. That's in the second one.
But they had
That's the
to
first
hide
one.
this card
Oh.
Yeah, that's the first one.
Oh.
from like the police, and they kept flipping it between their fingers,
Yeah, that's the second
and they
one.
threw it. As
But you got to watch the first one first.
Because I still don't think.
We're going next. We've got City what? City Rats. This is a British film by the looks of it because that's Danny Dyer
Mohawk.
from EastEnders.
Mohawk.
Where?
That guy's got a mohawk. That's Danny Dyer. He's in EastEnders. Plays Mick,
Oh,
the
yeah.
guy that owns the pub. Or used to. There you go, look at that.
Suspenders.
And yeah, this is a very British film.
Why?
Looks very. It's a gangstery one as well. So it'd be along the lines of Lock, Stock. I'm guessing. I've not seen that one myself
Didn't
though.
Tom be in like a gang?
He was in the film, yes.
Yeah. Isn't he like
What we
that?
got next? We have
Is that
got.
the guy who plays what's his name?
Who? I don't know.
Wolverine.
No.
He's got Rachel.
We've now got Bruce Almighty, signed Jim Carrey. Have you ever heard of Bruce? Have you guys ever heard of Bruce Almighty?
No.
I could have watched that for my RE
Right.
homework.
He gets the power of God. So God gives him God's power, and he can do anything he wants to. It's got Jennifer Aniston for friends in it.
Here's the thing, Dad. I could have if we got that sooner. I could have done that, yeah, for my RE homework and watched it and said, how
have we
does
got
it teach you about God?
The Dictator. This is a Sacha Baron Cohen film. This is
Assassin?
Sacha Baron Cohen. This is his
I
name.
thought you said
Film. Now this is why you guys are not going to be watching this. This is going to be too rude and naughty
Well,
for
it
you
does
guys
sound
to
like
watch.
Assassin, so I'm not surprised.
That one's definitely not for you guys to watch.
Yes.
Talking of films you guys can't watch yet, American Pie 2.
I've seen that.
You've not seen American Pie. I'll never let you watch. I could
It
not
says
watch this film with
15
you.
though.
It's too rude to watch with you.
I didn't see, that's why.
Yeah, it's a very rude
It says
film.
15, why is it not 18?
It's a good film, but rude film. Very of its time as well. Have a look.
Why can't I watch it?
My feet are not something.
What's this one? Transporter 3.
Oh, I thought you said
Can't
Transformers.
you
That is another Jason Statham film. It's very sun damaged. That one. You can see where it's been caught in the sun. That
I thought
been
you
left
said
in the sun. That's where it's gone.
Transformers.
Transporter 3.
Oh. I thought-
That is a good
I
film.
got really happy.
The Transporter films, like Jason Statham, he plays this guy who drives a car from one place to another, and he transports like
How many films have you watched?
I've watched everything. Illegal type substances. But in the first one, he finds a girl in the back of the car when they give him a girl transport, and it all goes crazy. But good action films.
I got really
Can I choose
excited
one?
about
No,
it.
I'm
I
good.
said Transformers.
Blah.
Have you got to?
Yeah, I thought it said Transformers.
Right, this one.
That-
Here we go. Boom! Alien Autopsy, starring Ant and Dec.
Is that?
Yes,
No.
Ant and Dec. They actually made a film called Alien Autopsy, which is based on the true story of the Roswell Alien Autopsy video and how that video gets out and the people that put it out. If you've ever seen the Alien Autopsy video, back in the 90s, it was like, this could be a real alien being cut up.
Why is that? Look
If you believe that, mate,
Without-
it's a Roswell story, it's a mad story. But there we go, Ant and Dec are in that one. What's next? What's next? What's next?
Superman.
Oh.
The original and still to me the great.
Yeah, I can slightly see it.
Calm yourself down, right? The original
Sorry,
and the
sorry.
still the greatest Superman film ever made, starring Christopher Reeve, Superman, the movie, with the best scores.
It's not my favourite suit.
I met the man that did the sound effects on all that film, and he was legendary.
Dad.
Imagine
We're
there's
so
American
excited.
wealth.
I was excited when I found out that the man I was talking to did the sound effects to Superman.
Dad,
I almost had a heart
Dad,
attack.
this is one of the rental ones for rental or resale.
No, that's fine. That's on everything.
Oh damn. Okay.
It's fine. Right, the next one.
Dad, what happened to the disc?
This is probably a two-sided disc. Don't worry, some discs like that. The next one. Mean Machine. This is a great film. This is actually a remake film, but it stars Vinnie Jones and Danny Dyer about prisoners that play a football match. You'd like this. For a game of football against the guards of the prison. So it's the prisoners versus the guards. And it is so funny. And Danny Dyer's in this one as well, funny enough. He's a lot younger. But he's hilarious. And he reminds me of so many people in this film I went to school with. I think they're hard and stuff. But oh, this is a great film. This is...
I could have done that with police.
Joe, what? I'll let you. And Jason Statham. Whoever had these DVDs before, love Jason Statham.
Hashtag Laura.
Because he's in this as well. So there we go. That one, though, I guarantee you guys that you would like this film.
This
It's a
is
good
me,
film.
Dad. That's literally Laura, Jason Station.
What's next? Here we go.
Whatever his name is.
Oh! Snakes on a Plane. This
I
film
take it
is
it's Snakes on a
phenomenal. Right, so Snakes on the Samuel Jackson is Nick Fury.
Let me
Oh,
guess.
Right, he has to transport a
Snake.
a guy that's like testifying against a criminal family from one place to another on a plane. And what the criminal family do to kill the man before he tattletales on them, they put a load of venomous snakes on a plane with him, with the tattletailer, and they make it so that they're really aggressive. But there's thousands of snakes on this plane. They're trying to hide. And so imagine being in the sky in a plane and venomous snakes trying to kill you.
Then just
Great
go
film.
down to land.
Reggie might like looking at case.
That just go
What's
down.
next? Here we go. Next we've got
Top Gear.
Top Gear.
Oh, I
Oh
love
my god, I love this.
Great
I like watching
Adventures.
it.
What ones are they? The USA and the Road Middle East Special. So it's a couple of the it's a couple of the like special Top Gears where they went on these adventures and stuff.
Oh, I love them.
They're actually very funny. These guys are hilarious. The original Top Gear lot as well, like Jeremy Clarkson and Hammond.
Yeah,
and
now
James
they're just
May.
like Hammond and.
No, now it's like random people there. I think. Freddie
It's
Prinze and
Hammond
stuff.
and other people.
What we got next? What we
There's
got
one where
next?
James
We
May
have got
crashed.
40-Year-Old Virgin.
That's kind
You
of
probably
sad.
guess what that's about. Yeah, it's basically.
That's really
yeah.
sad for him.
But there is one. I've never seen this film, but there's
Big
one.
Shock.
There's one scene where they wax his chest and he's really hairy.
Ugh.
That's the only thing I know about the film. I've never actually seen it,
All
so
I know was to get with him.
I know what it's about. What's next? We have got
Ooh, where'd it go?
Been hit by the sun.
More Will and Grace. More Will and Grace.
Even more Will and Grace than Silence.
There we go. More Will and Grace.
It's grown massive.
Oh, Transformers.
Yes, finally.
It's the first
one. that I'm
one.
happy about.
It's the first Transformers movie when they brought it back.
Whoa!
I don't know where the.
Well, I like that case in there. Look at that. Ooh.
Dad,
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know where our metal one went with the old
That's in there. That's still in the cupboard
somewhere
somewhere. Look at that. That's
because that's
that was-
still my all-time favorite.
this is when they brought Transformers back after the 80s. So this is like the
The
first
80s
one
has to be the best.
of the revamp.
Wait, what was
of
the
it all.
first? What was the film that I watched?
Really?
Was that 80s or 90s?
Next one we have Transporter 2.
No.
Again, the person in this that had these DVDs before we did loved Jason Statham.
Statham.
Big Hero 6.
Six.
No.
Great film. It's like kind of like Pixar's Disney version of kind of like a Japanese anime film, but it's a great film. It has a great song.
Robots.
We can be immortals, yes, immortal. But it's basically a kid builds a robot and he turns into a superhero, and they form like a superhero
Actually,
team.
he did not build it. His uncle did.
Yeah.
It's in the case still. It's in the
What?
wrapper.
This is brand new. This is still in its
Pitch Perfect.
cellophane.
1 and 2.
Pitch double DVD box set. Look at that.
That looks like it's rewrapped.
No, I don't know. I don't think it is. That's
Normally they're tighter.
that's just not. No, that's brand new. Never been opened. Fantastic.
For free, Dad. And
What we got now?
Sunshine.
Sunshine.
You are my sunshine.
I've never
I
seen
will
Sunshine.
Not surprised.
Who's in it? Who's in it? Who's in it? The year is 2057. The sun is dying and mankind faces extinction. Last hope rests with courageous. This could be quite good. So basically, a crew of space people are going to go up and try and save the sun from blowing up.
It says 20.
Is that Chris Evans?
Dad, this says 2057, which scientists know today.
Right.
that
Okay.
the
So
sun will not
that's
blow up.
I know, but it's done by Danny Boyle, who did Train Spotting and 28 Days Later. Okay.
It says
It- tell me-
2057.
Doesn't
That's
say.
not when the sun will.
Yeah,
die.
Chris Evans is in it. That's Captain America. Killian Murphy as well. He's a good actor as well. All right. I'm gonna have a watch that one. It looks
You
quite
got.
good. Days of Futures Past, X-Men.
Isn't that a really bad one?
That one was actually one of the better ones out of the X-Men franchise.
Wait, let me see that.
There's the first two, phenomenal. They kind of bombed. That one kind of brought it back, and then they
It's actually
got worse.
Yes, it is Hugh Jackman. He's not the only
Yeah,
person.
Hugh
that
Jackman is he's the only person that ever played Wolverine.
What's the blue thing?
Big Daddy.
Big
Big
Daddy.
Daddy.
You've been watching this, haven't you?
Can
It's
I
actually
have a
quite
bag now?
I love that.
Can I have a bag now? I have not picked it.
Well, there's loads in there, so don't worry about it.
I
Right,
want to pick.
Let Dad just choose.
we're ready.
You can.
Goonies.
The bag just became worth the £2. I don't care. This is one of the greatest movies ever to be made. The Goonies. Group of kids go looking for pirate treasure. Still one of the best movies ever made. I grew up on this movie. Goonies are good enough.
If you go over there.
It's got the music video for Goonies are good enough on it. Fantastic. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm staying here.
Listen.
What's this?
What's that?
Family Guy.
A Family Guy
Why is it a
Christmas
pink
special.
sticker?
I don't know where they bought it from before, but that is a Family Guy Christmas special. Road to the North Pole. That could be quite good.
Why is this one so thick? Oh, it's another Family Guy.
Oh, this is one from like a
Season
season
one.
thing.
Season 1, episode 1 to 7.
So the very first episode of Family
You
Guy.
can watch that on Disney though.
What are you picking out for me? Scrubs. That's a comedy series about working in a hospital. So I didn't watch Scrubs. I wasn't a big fan of Scrubs.
Hold up, look at me.
I know everyone liked it. I know it's a big
Is he
series.
Big Daddy?
No.
What's this one? This is the next
Dad, is he in Big Daddy?
one. This is the DVD. This is a CD-ROM for a computer.
Dad.
CD.
Combat missions.
Was this a game?
So it's a game for a PC, yeah. So it's like an army game where you like tanks or something. You go as a tank. Yeah, hang on a
Is he
second.
in Big Daddy?
Would that work
I
on
don't
one
know.
of our
He
games?
looks like it.
I got one.
No, it won't work on anything we've got. It's no, we haven't. Got it.
Grab life by the balls. Dodgeball.
Oh my god, this is one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. And whenever this is on telly, I stop to watch it every time it's on the telly. He is hilarious in this. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Just the one-liners he comes out with. This film is untouchable. This is a brilliant film. You could watch that film. It's very
What
funny.
does Baba
They play a game of dodgeball. It all goes
Right,
nuts.
it's so bad in here.
I know it is. We need to get better lights.
We need a new light bulb.
Next.
4,
Next.
3, 2, 1. 4 girls, 3
Right,
days.
so this
2
this
sisters,
looks very
1 child.
British for a start. It's set in London. 4, 2. No, that's New York. That's Brooklyn Bridge. I am confused by this. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 girls, 3 days, 2 cities, 1 chance. BAFTA award winning. Now Noel Clarke, he's a great director and actor. He was in Doctor Who for a while as well. But he's also in those. He's been in some phenomenal films. So like, I've never heard of this, but I recognise a lot of the cast members from a lot of British movies, British TV stuff. But that's got a shiny case.
Dad. Tomb Raider the movie.
You would like this. Actually, ain't
I
a bad
had the game.
film.
I had
Stars
the game.
Angelina
I haven't won
Jolie
it.
as Lara Croft. It's actually a pretty good movie. It really is. It's not that bad. So
I've
that's
won
not
at the
bad.
games.
Bad shout.
Bridesmaid.
Bridesmaids. Basically about a load of bridesmaids. It's a female-inspired comedy. It's a Melissa McCarthy. No, is it Melissa McCarthy? No, it's the other one. What's her name? No, it's Melissa McCarthy. Yeah, and it's her. She's getting married. They go on this like mad hen do. It all goes wrong.
Spy Kids.
Spy Kids. Oh, this is a legend film.
Is it?
It's old.
Yeah, it's a family movie about
Why are you
mum.
sitting on that on the sofa?
Doesn't matter. So mum and dad are spies, and they get kidnapped, and the kids have to sort of go and save the day. Legendary family movie.
Spy
It's giving Hunger Games.
Wait.
And on Charlie Strong.
When
and
you
on
said
Flush.
Hunger
Give it
Games,
Hunger
I thought you said it
I've
was
never
Hunger
seen that
Games.
movie. I remember it coming out.
It's giving Hunger Games.
It does look very
Yeah.
Hunger Gamesy, but
Wow.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know what this film's about. I remember it did come out, but I never watched it, so I can't comment on if this film's any good or not.
We know.
But now I can watch it and find out.
Here you go.
It's the treasures you
Oh,
find
it's
in
a
these
heavy
mystery
one.
stuff. A heavy one.
Maybe-
This, we've got another CD-ROM, and that is
It's so
heavy.
heavy.
Oh, it's got one of those. It's the booklet, the instruction manuals, because this is back when things had instruction manuals with them. So here we go.
I
Hang on a
can't
minute.
see very much.
So this is a medieval Total War CD-ROM game. Oh, it's one of those like build your own city battle ones.
Wait, is that a game?
Yeah, it's a game. Next,
Okay.
oh, here we go. Oh, Charlie's Angels Full Throttle. You'd like this. It's an action film for girls, or about girls. But these films were fantastic when they come out. I haven't watched it for years. David Hasselhoff's in it, I think.
I hate him.
Bill Murray, maybe. I don't know. It sounded like that, but I can't remember. Basically, a fantastic film. We're going to watch this film. We are going to watch these films.
Here. Date movie.
Date movie. That's Willow from Buffy. Date movie. So this is basically when they brought out all these parody movies. So this is a Mickey take movie of, I'm guessing, rom-coms from the writers of Scary Movie 2 and 6. So there we go. So date movie. That's going to be.
Massey.
So it's going to be like a Mickey. It's a Mickey take movie. It's like a spoof. There's loads of them coming out around that time.
This one comes with a questionnaire.
That's. Oh, it's the original Charlie. Oh, that's good. Now we've got both Charlie's Angels films. So that's the second one. We've now got the original Charlie's Angels movie. Oh, we get to sit down. What this could be a good night for us to watch some movies.
It's Jeremy Clarkson doing races.
Jeremy Clarkson
Drag races,
Jewel.
pretty much.
Yeah, he's going to be testing out cars. It looks like the Stig's in it, and the Stig is riding a push bike.
That like.
Oh yeah, that.
Jeremy
this
Clarkson.
She's Willow from
It's
Buffy.
gonna be the best film you'll ever
Oh yeah,
see.
yeah. Willow.
Mr. Bean's
Mr.
Holiday.
Bean's
I
Holiday.
hate that film.
It is a
Can't
good.
stand
I like
it.
Mr. Bean.
You don't like this one?
I can't stand Mr. Bean's Holiday.
No.
You
like
like Mr.
Mr.
Bean
Bean.
though?
And my foot.
What's that?
Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. Oh my god, this is the sequel to Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I think this one was better than the first one. These guys basically, they die and then it's them going through the afterlife trying to find their way back home. But it is one of the funniest films ever, and it ends with one of the best Kiss songs ever written. God Gave Rock and Roll to You. Oh my god, I can't wait to watch that one back. Hey, there's stuff coming from everywhere. What's this? Unborn.
I know.
Mark.
So this looks like a creepy horror movie. I have not seen that one. I've not seen that film. Unborn.
It reminds me of Conjuring.
It does look along the Conjuring lines. It looks very creepy from the images you can see there. I don't know anything about it. Is that Gary Oldman?
Yeah, I swear I've seen that.
It's done by Michael Bay, and he's like a mega director. Yeah, it's Gary Oldman. Gary Oldman is in this, so I've not seen it. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Be like,
Right, I've seen this. This is Noah's Ark. It's the story of Noah's Ark, the Bible story of Noah's Ark.
Oh damn.
Stars Russell Crowe. But I ain't gonna lie to you, by the end of this film, I want to punch Russell Crowe in the face. He's, oh my god, he's,
Horrible.
this is why I don't like religion sort of stuff, because he
Me.
deserved to die in this film. He wound me up all the way through the film, and Jennifer Connelly's in it as well. But it weren't a bad film, weren't a bad story, but however, he's a div in this film, like, seriously, what a div. Anyway, but it was not a bad film, very epic-y made. Next one, Lenny, because he's been asking me this question for a while. What is this one? Ho, ho, ho! The original American Pie. Another film you guys aren't going to watch until you're a lot older, but definitely this takes me back. This was aimed at my age. I was in the sixth form when this movie came out. This is the mecca of comedies for people my age. I'm willing to bet it hasn't dated well. I bet a lot of the new modern people, I don't want to say the word woke, but they ain't going to like this film for what it stands for and all that stuff. What have we got here, Reggie? Reggie's give me another one. 71. I've never heard of this either. This is a Japanese film, but it looks like Cinema Asia. 71 Into Fire. I'm guessing it's a Japanese war film. How old is it? 2001, 2010. Yes, it's basically made. It's a Japanese film. So it's not American. It's not English. It's a Japanese film.
You broke it.
Next,
Rich.
that one is just creepy.
this is episode 50. This is their footage. This looks like a found footage movie. Right, so
I'm not watching that at all.
this is a scary found footage movie. I've never heard of episode 50. I'm trying to read. I don't want to spend too long on it. Oh, right. So it looks like the premise of this movie, just from reading the back, is a paranormal TV show, like your most haunted type paranormal TV shows. They do 49 episodes. Not really much happens, but then something actually happens. So, same paranormal investigation thing. What?
Hawkeye.
The Hurt Locker. This is actually quite a famous film. It's another war film. It does star Hawkeye. You are right. It also stars Mike from Neighbours. If you're as old as I am, you remember Mike from Neighbours. Because Guy Pearce, he's in loads of films, but I know him mainly as Mike from Neighbours.
Alright, listen, me and Reg can hand you both at the same time.
They're both the same
Right,
thing.
okay, so I know the story behind this, right, so...
I think it went with this one as well.
Well, I'll check... No, it doesn't, no, right.
Oh,
So
okay.
Paranormal Activity was a movie that came out, and I remember me and my friend Tom went to watch it on opening night, and we got scared the crap out of it. And I had the first ever, and probably the only time ever, I've experienced group hysteria in a cinema. No one in that cinema knew anything about this film. All we knew was from the advert that we saw before we went into it. No one really knew about it. And we come out of that film terrified and couldn't stop talking about it. And then I told a friend of mine who I used to work with to go and watch it. And he had a go at me the next day. So he's never been so scared in his entire life. Now, the film essentially isn't that scary. But the cinema that I went to was Cineworld in Bexley Heath, South East London. And I don't know if it was the cinema, but it was something about the way the sound reverberated and we could feel it inside our chest. So before a scare happened, we had this like feeling inside of our chest, and it terrified the crap out of us. And I'll forever remember that film for being great. I've seen the film since, not as scary second time watching, but still a good found footage horror film. Now, because this did so well, loads of these like films like it came out. This was one of them, Paranormal Entity, which was basically we're going to try and cash in on how good this did, so we're going to make loads of these paranormal films that come out after it. But they did do like sequels to Paranormal Activity. Some of them were decent, but this was like a cheap knockoff that came out later. So I do know about these things. Next, people. Oh my God. This was a legendary film when it came out. The Beach, starring Leonardo DiCaprio. The guy that you like from Titanic. Yeah, the guy from Titanic that you like. He basically goes to this deserted little island and it all goes a bit crazy. He ends up breaking the rules of the island and goes nuts. But the song by, what were they called? All Saints was really good, Take Me to the Beach. This is like a snapshot of history for me. It's like that song, the sum of this film come out. Take me to the beach.
Yes.
Next. Have we got lots more to go? Are we nearly there?
These two.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh God. Babylon AD. This film did not hit
What
well.
does Babylon mean?
I don't know. Babylon AD starring Vin Diesel. It was not one of his greatest.
After death.
The guy from it's the guy from Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel, yeah.
Oh, that guy.
Family. Doing it for family. This film did not do it for family at all. But I can't even remember what happened here. I think I watched it, but I don't remember anything about it. It shows how memorable that one was. Next.
No, me.
No arguments, kids, over The Golden Compass. Now, this is another one. They made a TV series based off this.
Pretty
I
much
think.
like Narnia.
Yeah, it's very that kind of like.
What I just said, no, copy of me.
It's
No, I
like.
said it.
Don't argue about it. It's fantasy.
said that for
This is a
me.
fantasy movie. So it's one of these fantasy adventure films. It is along the veins of Narnia. I remember watching. It's got Nicole Kidman in it.
Saltfish.
Sam Elliott, who's one of the best actors ever. Sam Elliott. He's basically looked the same age since the 80s. But anyway, that's a great film. Reggie, be careful. You're knocking the camera. I feel like I'm getting all like, whoa.
It's a swordfish.
Starring Hugh Jackman and
Is he actually in it?
John Travolta. Yeah, it's him. That's Hugh Jackman there. And Halle Berry. It's a film about computer hackers. And, yeah, criminal computer hackers. Basically, they're terrorists for America.
Move.
But it isn't a bad film. I remember watching this, actually being quite surprised. If I remember right, the early, I don't know if this is the same, but the early DVD of this, there was like ways to hack to get extra features. You had to do some hacking on the DVD. And there was like websites on how to do it. I remember that. That's when it came out. It was one of the little selling points. Is that it?
Yeah.
Are we done? The bag is now empty. So that was a lot of DVDs in there.
They put a broken
That's
hairband.
mine.
And there's a broken hairband in
Mine.
there. Right, okay, so
Fell in.
there was a lot of DVDs in there, and I bought that for £2 at a charity shop. And there's a lot of films in there I kind of want to watch, but I haven't seen for years. And that's the thing about, that's why I love,
Took it off my head.
that's why I love charity shops and shops like CX so much, because you can find lost treasure movies in there you haven't seen for years and watch them again. Films that have been lost in the archive of films that haven't become legendary, but they're kind of still there. Like the other day, for instance, I bought the film we're going to watch with the kids at some point called Reign of Fire, which is about dragons. And I had forgotten about that film, but I was wandering through CEX and I kind of saw it on there. I was like, oh my God, I've seen that film in years. So, like with this one, there's like films like the Charlie's Angels film. I haven't seen those films in years. And the Lara Croft Tomb Raider.
Goonies. Sorry.
That's legend.
Big
That's mecca.
Daddy.
But for like Lara Croft Tomb Raider, I forgot about that film. And it's a film that I can watch with these guys and introduce them to some good films. And like,
I've got a Tomb Raider game.
and like Death Race and Mean Machine are films that I can probably watch these. There might be some scenes I might have to edit slightly before they watch them. But generally good films they can watch. They're probably going to really enjoy. And films that I can reconnect with them for.
So
And
sad.
Dodgeball, still one of the greatest movies of all time.
Full.
And
No,
La Forge. And just, yeah, so we've got a big stack. How big's that stack? Can we see that stack? Let's have a look. Hang on.
Let's put it on one.
Not mine.
No, just don't do it on one because it's going to... No, just move out of the way, Lenny, that is the dangerous thing to do. That is not going to work.
Reggie, help him.
Reggie, make sure you hold that from the top, stop it from falling.
No.
So that,
I'm holding me.
£2, and we got, which is almost the same size as Reggie.
Probably taller than Brody at least.
But that's what we've got, that huge stack. Yes, there are a couple of DVD ROMs in there we're just going to have to get rid of because no one's going to want those anymore. I would've
No,
thought.
sell them.
We could try. Ask
For
someone if they want them.
50p.
But yeah, but look, £2 for that.
Get me a really expensive PC.
That's
that
why
can run-
charity. Right, so I really hope you've enjoyed going through these DVDs of us. That's why I love charity shops so much because you never know what you're going to find. It's like hidden gems in those places.
I just like going in charity shops to just have a look because I like seeing the clothes and the bags.
Yes. So there's a lot of good stuff in these charity shops, and also and you know you're giving back a little bit when you buy stuff. I mean that was a ridiculously good bargain I got in there. I've enjoyed it. The kids have enjoyed going through it. We're going to enjoy watching some of these movies now. We're definitely going to go through it. So thank you so much for watching. What was it you want to say?
Like and subscribe.
Hit the notification bell.
Oh yeah, Dad. It says, you don't really need to ask. It says £2 for all.
Oh, you found a label. Okay.
It says
cool.
£2 for all.
And
Okay.
comment down below what was your favourite film.
That's a good. Yeah. Comment what your favourite film from the list we got was, and tell us if you think any of those films are like.
Worth watching.
Yeah, and how much you would pay for something like that. I mean, for that many DVDs, what would you pay for that many DVDs?
£2.
Well, I paid £2 for it, but I'd have paid a lot more for that. Yeah, it was £2, but also it's a lucky
about
gift.
it, yeah.
You don't know what you're going to get.
In actual shops, they're like what £1.50 each.
Yeah, if you go like CX, some of those will cost you like £1.
Also, we
basically.
have literally got non-opened double disc Pitch Perfect.
Yeah, we got Pitch Perfect again, not been opened. None of them have been opened, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Just know some people call it picture perfect when it literally says picture perfect.
You just said Picture Perfect.
But whatever we say, it doesn't matter. So in the end of the day, there's a lot of good stuff in there. Some of the stuff I'm going to get rid of again because some stuff I'm not really interested. Like Will and Grace. I'm not really interested in that. I remember that show when it was on. It wasn't really my thing. I was more into Friends at the time.
Busy.
It was about- You're going to say goodbye now. So goodbye, everyone.
Bye. Like and subscribe.
And remember to comment your favourite film that we have opened. Well, not really opened,
basically DVD.
but gathered.
Yeah. Right. See you later, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.